Okay, let's go.
I am.
What is it that you do?
We're not going there.
there.
We're not going there. That is written law. We don't go there. But what?
Let's go with security.
Well, if security comes, then I will ask them why we cannot film in a public area.
Yeah, this is the
We are
food
not.
court.
Yeah, we are in a public area. We are not in an established building where there's a sign that specifically says, like outside the mall, no pictures. If there's a sign that says no pictures or anything or no video, I can understand that. That means the entire mall. But when you have a store that says no pictures, no videos, it means in the store or if you are filming. And that means that if you are the owner of that store and you see that happening, you are supposed to act in a mature manner and say, you know, pictures are not allowed here. You cannot take pictures, you cannot film here. You cannot do that in my store. You cannot act like a douche and try and confiscate somebody's camera or anything like that. You cannot do that.
You cannot have my camera.
Exactly. You can't do that. You can't
You're mad as that.
You can't do any type of physical action because then if you do anything, you can have a lawsuit.
I'd like to point that out something. Illegal search and seizure.
Repeat.
Let's speak up.
Yeah,
Illegal search and seizure.
exactly. That's to where, you know, he walked out of his store and he tried to take our cameraman's camera without, instead of just asking, you know, could you please not videotape or film my store? I have material here that I do not want filmed. Now granted, he could have done a 180 and instead of saying that, could have been like, oh, well if you guys just mention me if you're doing a video, that way I get exposure as well. Actually have a brain and do that, you know, because if you want to get more business, what better way than, I don't know, the internet?
Yep. YouTube.
Exactly, where you can say, hey, you know, special shout out to da-da-da-da-da, who made these shirts for us or did this for us, like superherostuff.com. They get exposure because of what we have done to put the word out for them. Nice.
And now we'll...
That's the best, that's what he's the best at.
I saved that.
Yes. That's what he's the best at. But,
Right.
you know, I'd like to hear from my fellow Avengers, you know, what do you think? Who wants to go first? Banner. Yeah.
Banner's
Okay,
got the
Banner's
munchies.
chewing. We're keeping the Hulk from getting angry, so he's eating.
He eats when he's upset.
Yes.
Displays his muscle names.
Bobby Drake, what's your take on the incident?
I mean, at the end of the day, man, you know what's up. So, if you
We know
really
you're
want to
chilling,
be
but
seen
eat it up.
about, you can be seen about. So, just keep it cool. That's all I'm gonna say. Cause you don't want them to come and see you, man. I'm telling you. That's all I'm gonna say.
That's all he wants to say at the moment. Banner.
I would say something, but you know I'm too angry to say anything. But I
don't
will
like
say
him
this,
when he's
however.
angry.
I will say this, however. I understand him as a property owner trying to protect his merchandise. He can politely say, please don't film my store, blah, blah, blah. I have copyrighted material, blah, blah, blah. But you can run this and say, well, help me out.
Alright, I'm going to add my portion to go on to what he was saying. My plan today, the reason we came here today...
Don't show it. I don't think you should. You don't want to show it yet because your dad may see it. Yeah, if your dad sees
He's not
it.
going to watch the video.
Okay.
The reason I came here is because we were getting a custom shirt to make my dad an honorary Avenger. Iceman was going to get a shirt, the Juggernaut was going to get a shirt, we were all going to get them shirts so they could be official Avengers like us and have proper uniforms. We were going to go in there, we were going to ask if we could film him doing the airbrushing and give him a shout out. Instead, when we were filming, talking about it, he gets up, rushes out the store, gets right into Steven's face, the cameraman, and he started reaching for the camera, and it looked like we were going to have to about to get down into a brawl. I have no problem deleting the pictures or the camera, the images. I have no problem with that. But the fact that he attacked us the way he did was unfair, was rude, it was unprofessional, and whatever. And saying that he has copyrighted image, it's an airbrush store. You can't copyright an art style. If that was true, then there would be nothing to do. It's like saying that, oh, this music sounds similar, that means you can't play it. It doesn't work that way. Like Nate was saying, he had a Hello Kitty breast cancer awareness shirt. Unless he had written consent by the people who created Hello Kitty, which I'm 90% sure he probably doesn't, that's copyright infringement. Therefore, what he was doing was selling illegal products. That's not allowed. You can't do that. And attacking us the way he did was unfair. Like Books A Million, we went in there, we asked, they were cool with it at first, and they said, look, you can't film in here, and he walked away. Professional, he was being a gentleman, we turned off, didn't ask us to delete it. Went to GameStop. I had a buddy there, he joined us in the video, he was having fun. Foot Locker said it's not allowed, but they really wouldn't mind. So I don't understand why he would turn down free publicity, because it's not like he's a chain store. That's one store, that's it.
All I have to say is he disrespected me, and no offense to the Simpsons, but he looks just like this. And next time he messes with me, that's all I have to say
Isn't
on
the Juggernaut
that.
cute when he's angry? I can
That's
fool
it.
myself and no one notices. God damn it.
We're so used to it by now.
That's what she said.
Well, you are the best at what you do.
But we're not going there.
We're not
You know
going
what you could
there.
have done?
I think we're legally we can't go there.
You know what you should have done? You should have went back in there with the comic book guy and said, can you make me a airbrush shirt of this? And then when he gets done with it, saying, here you go, that's for you. You look like that.
Either that or walk in with a mirror.
No, walk in there with the comic book guy. Excuse me, sir, can you do a self-portrait of yourself on a t-shirt for me? Here's a little bust of you to use.
I'd like to have your autograph.
Yeah.
You like that shit.
Can I have your autograph, sir?
Dude, oh my god!
Just right there across the.
Sign here.
Hey, you want a chicken tender?
No, I'm okay. Thanks.
So now I see who they got the idea from.
I mean, that's just all it is.
Now it would have been even greater if he was actually he actually worked in a comic book store.
But
is my
in
side job.
at least, we understand he has a business to run. But the fact is, you're gonna do that, don't be a douche. I mean,
The hamburger right there.
you lost one, maybe 5 shirts. You lost business. Bottom line.
Big.
You lost not just this business, but any other business that we would have done with him down the line.
And now we shall destroy his business.
Oh, I'm gonna go that far.
Okay, not destroy it, but
We're just putting it out
financial
there.
destroy.
Call it dirty names and then forget to call it in the morning.
Pretty much.
I mean,
That's what happens with you every
Another-
Friday night, doesn't it?
only Fridays.
That's why I said Fridays.
Sure.
Well, the only thing
Every
I'm
other
upset, the
Friday.
only thing I'm upset about is that was my dad's birthday gift. That was what I've been planning for like a week and a half now, and then
He ruins the moment.
huh?
He ruins the moment.
Exactly. We were all in a happy mood. We were filming. We were doing, and then that entire thing just completely killed me.
And not only that is we had good stuff that was there,
We lost about 5 minutes of
and
jokes.
then we had
and
good stuff that
footage.
we had before.
like right before then, and then all it was
We had
lost.
some really good jokes.
Like the one when I was talking about your mama.
That's a good segue. We have some good jokes, just like when I was talking about your mom.
We might have to cut it there.